Didn't hear you come in. I've been doing a lot of maintenance on these old D1 machines lately, and that maintenance wouldn't have been possible without all the support of ReBoot fans worldwide. We've had some great progress in 2025, so we'd like to share some of it with you.
It's bucket o' nothing!
Surprise your friends, amaze your family, annoy perfect strangers!
It's absolutely nothing.
Free for only $99.99.
As of today, we have a copy of every episode of Season 1 of ReBoot, and looking incredible. Up until now, we've only had one of our D1 decks working, and it's been a very shaky thing at the best of times. A lot of hand-holding, a lot of maintenance, a lot of crossing of fingers. Well, just in the last couple of weeks, we found some very useful technical information and made a couple of very important discoveries, and we're very optimistic that in the near future we'll have, hopefully, a couple more online.
But there's been a few issues, and a missing service manual doesn't help.
It would be especially helpful to find the one that's supposed to be right here, because it's full of schematics for the particular boards that we're having the most trouble with. I'm happy to report that we recently came into some very important technical information, courtesy of a seller in Germany. He was able to furnish us with a copy of the manual that we were missing, and inside has been a treasure trove of schematics and technical information that have given us an invaluable insight into the inner workings of these machines. I can't tell you how important it is to have documentation on a machine this complicated. The D1 format was the absolute cutting edge when it was introduced, and BTS spared no expense in the development of their particular machines. Not only that, but BTS themselves doesn't exist anymore, nor do any of the service centers or the technicians who would have kept these things running back in the day. You can think of it a bit like having an F1 car without the support team in the pits keeping it going. So we're grateful for every shred of information we found about these machines, because it's enabled us to do repairs that otherwise would not have been possible. We've rebuilt the power supplies, and by the way, there's 3 of them in every single unit. We've had the pinch rollers rebuilt, we've cleaned the tape path, we've traced all kinds of strange circuit faults, chips that were improperly inserted in sockets, connectors that were loose, wires that were frayed and broken. We've traced through error messages that were barely or undocumented. We've repaired the winder brakes, we've cleared out the errors about the V-pulse signals. Anything that got in our way, after enough beating our heads against the wall, we found a way through.
I'm working here, okay? I'm working.
Want some help?
So what comes next? Well, we've got a few weeks of machine maintenance to do, and then we get started on Season 2 of ReBoot. And I'm happy to report that every tape we've done so far has been a little bit better than the last one, so this coming year promises to be a very good one for us. And none of this would have been possible without our fans. Everyone who's been watching along since the beginning, who's been following the progress on Facebook, who's been watching the videos we've been posting, and of course the videos that Mainframe has been posting. All the people who've contributed to the GoFundMe. You are the people who are making this project possible, and you are the ones that are showing us that we're doing something important. We don't know exactly what's coming up next, but we do know that we'll be letting you know as soon as we find out. Until then, stay frosty.
No one knows for sure, but I intend to find out. ReBoot!